So in this very pretty envelope is the Cuticula Subscription Box. It's a monthly subscription with 2 polishes per box, and I will have the website linked in the description. Today I'm going to be a little bit different because I'm in between manicures, so I was going to swatch out the 2 polishes on probably on my left hand instead of on the swatch wheel, and I think that'll probably give a better idea of what the polishes will look like. So these are mystery polishes. I haven't even opened the bag yet. I will do my best to keep the packaging sounds at a minimum. And this is the March subscription box, which sounds a little odd because it's April when it arrives, but it's a pre-order box. I think the maker needs at least a general idea of how many polishes to make, so it's pre-order. So here is the Cuticula Bow Box, and I have a small confession. I have seen them because I turned off my camera so that I wouldn't be picking up as much of the bubble envelope noise, and I forgot to turn it back on. So I was actually already painting on a second coat when I realized that I had not turned my camera back on. So I finished the video and now I'm going to just redo this one part of it. So I have seen them and they are fabulous. I will try and recreate my original reactions. Oh, and this is what the outer box looks like, and it has a little question mark and a bow. And here is the first polish. And I think I say this every time, but I really like the iridescent printing on these boxes. I just think they're very pretty. So the first polish is called Luca. And it is a deep blue jelly base, and then it's a total glitter bomb with these blue to green, teal. You even see like a little bit of purple at some angles. So here's Luca, and this time, because I'm in between manicures, I'm going to swatch the first polish on my index and middle finger, and the second polish onto my ring and pinky finger. And here's the next one, and you can see the gold flakies through that window already. This is a raspberry jelly base, and that has this bright, like fiery kind of lit from within look with those gold, orange flakies. It even looks green at some really extreme angles. And this one is called Butter Together. So I'm going to re-swatch the first coat of Luca. There we go. And that is what the first coat of Luca looks like with the camera on. Okay, and moving forward, the rest of the video is the original video. I just didn't want to leave out, you know, the whole unboxing part and then the first coat. Okay, let's do a second coat of Luca. It might only need 2 coats. On my last video, the maker actually suggested that I go in just a little bit thicker, and so I'm doing that this time. And I think it is opaque in 2 coats. I might just pop on a 3rd coat because I really like the pond effect. So anyway, here's 2 coats of Luca. That is really pretty. Okay, I'm going to do just a thin 3rd coat. Even though it doesn't need it for opacity, I just really like getting the full pond effect when I'm wearing flakies like this. And I would probably wear this with just a normal glossy top coat. Even though it's lots and lots of flakies, just absolutely packed. The Cuticula formula, they lay down really well. You don't get a lot of texture with them. So for now, I'm just going to use my kind of refilled bottle of the Sally Hansen Dries Instantly. It looks a tiny bit cloudy just because I've combined a few partial bottles into here. But it dries down totally clear and normal. Oops. That's maybe a little thick. I might need to put a tiny bit of thinner in that bottle. Again, this is my that's my way of using up the end of my top coat bottles instead of throwing them away. There we go. I'm very impressed by Luca. It does make me think of mermaids. So I'll let that dry, and then we will put on butter together on my ring finger and my pinky. I should have said before, my nails are prepped. They're not completely bare. My nails certainly are not that glossy on their own. And I use the Rocket Nail Fuel and the Smooth Ridge Filler. That's been my go-to for quite a while, and I think it's really helped me be able to grow out my nails. It has the same sort of formula with the jelly base. This one's kind of a raspberry colored jelly base, and the flakies are this like bright orange and gold. I'm also picking up a little bit of green at extreme angles. Yeah, this is going to be one of the ones, don't look at your hands while you're driving. It'll be too distracting. There we go, that's just the first coat. I did not get quite enough on my brush. And again, I think this is opaque in 2 coats. Or at least I'm not seeing any visible nail line. Of course, it's also a flaky balm, so even if it wasn't opaque, I don't think you'd be able to really see the nail line. Just like with Luca, I am going to put on a thin third coat to give a bit more of that pond effect and probably deepen the color a little bit. And then I'll put on a glossy top coat. Okay, there's the Yeah, I think it's time to add a few drops of thinner to my rescued top coat bottle. Okay, and there is Luca and butter together, both in 3 coats with a glossy top coat. And I think they are fabulous. So right now I have them under a ring light and a small, I guess sort of more like a reading light. We could try some other light sources, like I'll put over, this one's more like a regular desk lamp. So we could see what it would look like under lower light or more yellow light. It's still really pretty. Unfortunately, it's pretty late at night, so I cannot show it in natural light. But there it is in kind of more low light, like you might have in most houses. It's a little bit yellow, not quite as bright white as my ring light is. So thank you for opening the March Cuticula box with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!